The Cherokee people have a long, complex history that spans thousands of years. Native to the southeastern United States, the Cherokee are one of the largest and most influential Native American nations. Over the centuries, they have endured numerous challenges, forced relocations, wars, the loss of ancestral lands, and yet they have always maintained their cultural identity, adaptability, and resilience. The Cherokee Nation's story is one of innovation, strength, and a deep-rooted connection to their land and spirituality. In this article, we explore 15 significant aspects of Cherokee culture and history, which demonstrate the enduring legacy of this extraordinary people. Number 1. The Cherokee's 7 clans and social organization. The Cherokee social structure is founded on a unique system of clans, a feature that sets them apart from many other tribes. The Cherokee have traditionally been divided into 7 clans: Wolf, Deer, Bird, Long Hair, Wild Potato, Blue, and Paint. Each clan was responsible for different duties and roles within the tribe, and the clan system ensured that power and influence were spread across the community rather than concentrated in a single family or group. This matrilineal system meant that children inherited their clan status from their mother. This also ensured that women held significant power in decision-making, especially concerning leadership roles within the tribe. For example, the position of beloved woman or gigo was a title of great respect and authority, often bestowed upon women who had demonstrated exceptional wisdom and leadership. The Cherokee clan system, with its complex set of roles and responsibilities, reinforced a deep sense of unity and interconnectedness among the tribe, promoting collaboration and harmony. In addition to their social roles, clans also had specific ceremonies and customs associated with them. For example, the Wolf clan was associated with war and protection, while the Deer clan was linked to diplomacy and peace. Each clan played an essential part in maintaining the balance of the Cherokee community. Number 2. Ingenuity in Cherokee architecture. The Wattle and Daub homes. Cherokee architecture is a testament to their ingenuity and deep connection to the land. Traditional Cherokee homes, known as asa, were typically constructed using the wattle and daub technique. This method involved weaving river cane into a frame and then applying a mixture of mud, clay, and straw to form solid walls. The thick walls provided insulation, making the homes both cool in the summer and warm in the winter. The roofs of these homes were typically covered with bark or wooden shingles, designed to keep out rain while allowing ventilation. These materials were chosen for their availability and the ease with which they could be replaced when needed. The structures were not just practical, but also reflective of the Cherokees' respect for their environment. They understood the importance of using local materials, ensuring their homes were sustainable and blended seamlessly with the surrounding landscape. In addition to their functionality, the design of these homes also had cultural significance. The layout and construction were deeply tied to Cherokee beliefs about balance and harmony. The placement of the home within the landscape was carefully considered to align with spiritual principles, reflecting the Cherokee worldview that everything in life is interconnected. Number 3. The role of beloved women in Cherokee society. In Cherokee society, women held a position of great respect, and one of the most prestigious titles a woman could attain was that of beloved woman gigo. This position was reserved for women who displayed extraordinary leadership, wisdom, and a deep sense of justice. One of the most notable beloved women was Nancy Ward, a respected leader and diplomat during the late 18th century. She was instrumental in mediating between the Cherokee people and European settlers, using her influence to advocate for peace and stability within the tribe. The role of the beloved woman was not only ceremonial, but also political. Beloved women had the authority to make important decisions concerning tribal matters, including land disputes and war. They also had the unique ability to grant pardons to prisoners, a responsibility that placed them in the center of Cherokee justice and governance. Beloved women were often seen as mediators and healers, and their role was a reminder of the vital contributions of women to the stability and survival of the tribe. The position of beloved woman underscored the importance of gender balance in Cherokee governance, where both men and women had complementary roles in the decision-making process. Number 4, Cherokee governance, a balance between chiefs and councils. The Cherokee governance system was sophisticated and democratic, designed to balance power between various leaders and councils. The primary governing body was the council, which consisted of respected elders from different clans. The council was responsible for making decisions on important issues such as warfare, diplomacy, and internal conflicts. The decision-making process was not authoritarian, but collective, with all members of the council contributing their views and insights. At the head of the Cherokee governance system were two types of chiefs, the peace chief and the war chief. The peace chief was responsible for maintaining diplomacy, negotiating with other tribes and external forces, and overseeing peaceful matters within the community. In contrast, the war chief led the people during times of conflict, providing military leadership and ensuring the safety of the tribe. Cherokee chiefs were selected not for their birthright, but for their wisdom, integrity, and leadership abilities. This ensured that the tribe was always led by individuals who were best equipped to handle the challenges of both peace and war. This dual leadership system created a flexible and adaptive governance structure that allowed the Cherokee to thrive under various circumstances. Number 5, agricultural mastery and the Three Sisters. Agriculture played a central role in Cherokee life, and the tribe's farming techniques were both advanced and sustainable. One of the most well-known agricultural practices among the Cherokee was the cultivation of the Three Sisters: corn, beans, and squash. These three crops were planted together in a mutually beneficial relationship. The corn stalks provided a structure for the beans to climb, while the beans enriched the soil with nitrogen, and the squash spread along the ground to prevent weeds and conserve moisture. This planting method was a reflection of the Cherokees' deep understanding of the natural world and their ability to work in harmony with it. The Three Sisters were considered sacred, and their cultivation was not only a means of sustenance, but also a spiritual practice. Planting these crops was seen as a way of honoring the earth, and the harvest was celebrated with festivals such as the Green Corn Ceremony. Agriculture was also a communal activity, bringing the Cherokee together to work the land. Fields were typically shared by extended families, and the harvest would be celebrated with feasts and rituals. This cooperative approach to farming reinforced the values of unity and cooperation that were essential to Cherokee society. Number 6, the Green Corn Ceremony, a time for renewal. The Green Corn Ceremony is one of the most significant spiritual events in Cherokee culture. It marks the first corn harvest of the season and is a time of renewal, purification, and thanksgiving. The ceremony typically involves fasting, dancing, singing, and the lighting of a new sacred fire, which symbolizes the rekindling of life and spirit. The Green Corn Ceremony also serves as a time for reconciliation. During the ceremony, those who have had conflicts with others are encouraged to resolve their differences, reinforcing the Cherokee values of harmony and peace. The ceremony is a manifestation of the deep spiritual connection the Cherokee people have with the land, and it serves to reaffirm their commitment to living in balance with nature. This event is more than just a harvest festival. It is a powerful reminder of the Cherokee worldview, which emphasizes the cyclical nature of life and the importance of spiritual and communal renewal. The Green Corn Ceremony continues to be a vital part of Cherokee cultural life, keeping the traditions and beliefs of the tribe alive for future generations. Number 7, or Stickball, the game that represents diplomacy and spirituality. Stickball, or unetso, is a traditional Cherokee game that carries deep cultural, spiritual, and diplomatic significance. The game is similar to lacrosse, involving teams of players who use sticks to hit a ball and score points by getting the ball through a series of goals. Stickball was traditionally played to resolve conflicts between tribes or within the community, serving as a peaceful means of settling disputes. Stickball is not only a physical competition, but also a spiritual practice. The game was often played in honor of the spirits and was seen as a way of connecting with the divine. Teams would sometimes perform rituals before the game to ask for blessings and protection from the spirits. The game itself was also believed to be a form of prayer, with players seeking guidance and favor from the Creator. In addition to its spiritual significance, Stickball was an important part of Cherokee social life. It was an event that brought the community together, providing an opportunity for celebration and camaraderie. Today, Stickball remains an important cultural tradition, with modern versions of the game being played at festivals and gatherings. Number 8. Cherokee Medicine, a blend of nature and spirituality. Traditional Cherokee medicine is a holistic practice that combines the use of native plants, spiritual healing, and rituals. The Cherokee have an extensive knowledge of the natural world and have used plants for centuries to treat a wide variety of ailments. These medicinal plants, such as echinacea, goldenrod, and juniper, were used in teas, poultices, and infusions to address everything from simple colds to more serious conditions. Medicine men and women, known as healers, played a central role in Cherokee communities. These individuals were highly respected for their knowledge of plants and their ability to communicate with the spiritual world. They often conducted healing rituals that included prayer, smudging, and ceremonies designed to restore balance to the body and spirit. The Cherokee approach to medicine reflects their broader worldview, where the mind, body, and spirit are seen as interconnected. Healing was not simply about treating physical symptoms, but also about addressing emotional and spiritual well-being. This holistic perspective remains central to Cherokee health practices today. Number 9. The Trail of Tears, Forced Removal and its Aftermath. One of the most traumatic chapters in Cherokee history was the forced removal known as the Trail of Tears. In the 1830s, the U.S. government, under the Indian Removal Act, sought to relocate the Cherokee and other Southeastern tribes to lands west of the Mississippi River. Despite a legal battle, including the famous Worcester v. Georgia case, which recognized the sovereignty of the Cherokee Nation, the U.S. government forced the removal of thousands of Cherokee people. The journey westward was harrowing. Over 4,000 Cherokee died from disease, exposure, and starvation during the forced march. The trauma of this event has had a lasting impact on the Cherokee people, and the memory of the Trail of Tears continues to shape their collective consciousness. However, despite this tragedy, the Cherokee Nation persevered, rebuilding their society in Indian Territory, modern-day Oklahoma, and maintaining their identity and sovereignty. Number 10. The Civil War and the Cherokee Nation, Divided Loyalties. During the American Civil War, the Cherokee Nation was deeply divided. Some members, including their leader, John Ross, initially sought to maintain neutrality. However, pressure from both the Union and the Confederacy led to the Cherokee signing a treaty with the Confederacy, hoping to protect their land and sovereignty. The decision led to internal conflict, with some Cherokee siding with the Union and others with the Confederacy. The war caused immense suffering within the tribe, and the Cherokee lost many of their ancestral lands. Following the war, the Cherokee faced economic hardships, and the tribe's sovereignty was further threatened. However, they managed to rebuild, and by the late 19th century, the Cherokee Nation was once again a major political force in Indian Territory. Number 11. Cherokee Nation today, a powerful and thriving community. Today, the Cherokee Nation is one of the most successful and influential Native American tribes in the United States. With more than 380,000 members, the Cherokee Nation is the largest federally recognized tribe. The tribe operates a diverse economy, including businesses in healthcare, education, tourism, and technology. It has invested heavily in healthcare programs, providing medical services to its citizens, and is a leader in Native American health initiatives. In recent years, the Cherokee Nation has made great strides in the revitalization of its language and culture. Schools and cultural centers have been established to teach the Cherokee language, which had been in danger of dying out. The tribe also hosts cultural festivals and events that celebrate its heritage and traditions, ensuring that younger generations stay connected to their roots. Number 12. Cherokee contributions to American culture. The Cherokee have made significant contributions to American society in many areas. They were among the first Native American tribes to adopt a written language, created by Sequoyah in the early 19th century. The Cherokee Syllabary allowed for the preservation of their stories, laws, and traditions in written form. Cherokee leaders such as John Ross and Wilma Mankiller have also made important contributions to civil rights and Native American political empowerment. Mankiller, who served as the first female chief of the Cherokee Nation, was a powerful advocate for women's rights and community development. The Cherokee have also contributed to literature, art, and military history. Many Cherokee soldiers served in the U.S. military with distinction, and their stories are an integral part of the American military legacy. Number 13. Cherokee spirituality, a deep connection to the earth. Cherokee spirituality is rooted in a deep connection to the natural world. The Cherokee believe that all living beings, humans, animals, plants, and even natural forces like wind and water are interconnected, and that everything has a spirit. This belief in animism is central to Cherokee spirituality, and it emphasizes the importance of living in balance with the earth. The Cherokee have a strong belief in a creator, the Great Spirit, who is the source of all life. They see themselves as caretakers of the land, and their rituals and ceremonies are designed to honor the spirits of the earth. This connection to the natural world is also reflected in their traditional beliefs about healing and medicine, where the health of the body, mind, and spirit is closely linked to the health of the environment. The Cherokee worldview emphasizes respect for all living things, and this spirituality continues to guide the tribe's efforts to protect the land and preserve their cultural practices. The Cherokee's reverence for the earth and its inhabitants serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of living in harmony with nature. Number 14. Cherokee Language, Revitalization and Preservation Efforts. The Cherokee language, or Tsalagi, is an essential part of the tribe's identity and cultural heritage. Historically, the Cherokee were one of the first Native American groups to develop a written language. This achievement is credited to Sequoyah, who created the Cherokee Syllabary in 1821. Sequoyah's system allowed the Cherokee to write their language with ease and preserve their stories, laws, and history for future generations. However, with the advent of English as the dominant language and the forced removal of many Cherokee people during the Trail of Tears, the use of the Cherokee language began to decline. By the late 20th century, the language was critically endangered, with only a few fluent speakers remaining. In response, the Cherokee Nation has undertaken significant efforts to revitalize the language. Programs like language immersion schools, language courses, and community workshops have been established to teach Cherokee to younger generations. These initiatives aim to restore the language to its rightful place in everyday life and ensure that it is passed down to future generations. The tribe also produces educational materials, such as books and media, in Cherokee to help preserve the language's authenticity. Language revitalization is seen not only as a cultural project, but also as a way to reconnect with the past and strengthen the tribe's sense of identity. The effort to preserve the Cherokee language is a testament to the tribe's resilience and determination to keep their heritage alive despite the challenges they have faced. Number 15. Cherokee Arts, Weaving, Pottery, and Traditional Craftsmanship. Cherokee craftsmanship is renowned for its beauty, utility, and deep cultural significance. Over centuries, Cherokee artisans have perfected various forms of art, including weaving, pottery, basketry, and woodworking. These art forms were not only a means of personal expression, but also vital to the survival and daily life of the Cherokee people. Cherokee weaving is one of the tribe's most celebrated crafts. Traditional Cherokee blankets, woven from wool or cotton, are known for their intricate designs and vibrant colors. These blankets were used for practical purposes, such as warmth, but also served as status symbols indicating the wearer's wealth and social standing. The patterns in the weaving often reflected spiritual beliefs and stories, making each piece a visual representation of Cherokee history and culture. Pottery is another significant art form in Cherokee culture. Traditional Cherokee pottery is made using hand coiling techniques, a method that involves shaping the clay by hand and then firing it in an open fire. Cherokee pottery is often decorated with geometric patterns, and the pots are used for cooking, storage, and ceremonial purposes. Many Cherokee potters today continue to use traditional methods, maintaining the deep connection between their craft and the tribe's history. Basket weaving is another essential Cherokee craft. Baskets made from river cane, oak, and honeysuckle were used for a wide variety of practical purposes, such as gathering food and carrying goods. The intricate weaving techniques, passed down through generations, are a testament to the Cherokees' intimate knowledge of the natural world. Modern Cherokee artisans continue to produce beautiful baskets, blending tradition with innovation. In addition to these crafts, woodworking has been an essential skill for the Cherokee, especially in creating tools, weapons, and household items. Traditional Cherokee tools were often made from wood, stone, and bone, and their craftsmanship reflects the tribe's resourcefulness and ability to use the materials available in their environment. Today, Cherokee artists continue to honor these traditional art forms while also exploring new techniques and styles. Cherokee art plays an essential role in maintaining cultural continuity, educating younger generations, and showcasing the tribe's rich history to the outside world.